What it do, y'all? SSUNNO here with Soul Man, and you're tuned into REBD TV. Soul Man, and welcome to REBD TV. SSUNNO here with Soul Man, and welcome to REBD TV. Listen, for real this time. Alright, for real this time. SSUNNO here, and welcome to REBD TV. This is going to be the first video for the website, and I'm pretty excited to just embark this journey, and that's a little bit what I'm going to be talking about in this video or slash vlog. Technically, it's really a behind the lyrics, or I'm just talking about the lyrics that I came up with, the new single, Learning to Fly / Did It. Learning to Fly. The reason why I named it that title is just because, man, there's a lot that I've been learning along the years, and a lot of the times when I reflect on my journey, most of the times when I speak about learning to fly or just flying or just being in the sky and things like that, it's a lot to do with not only detachment but escapism. I've dealt with a lot of escapism in my life, and that's how I've become like that much more creative in building and developing my own internal world and bringing it on the outside, externally, you know what I'm saying? But a couple years ago, probably 2021, 2022, that's when I started getting more grounded and practical in my lifestyles and the things that I was learning and practicing, you know what I'm saying? So learning to fly is when you really got your feet on the ground and you were going after your endeavors, you know what I'm saying? Because that call, and the reason why I also had the crow, I chose the crow whenever we're embarking our endeavors or the goals that we want to accomplish in life and things like that, it can be very fearful and scary. One of those things that's like one of my power animals is the crow. Crow medicine met me at a time where I really needed it. I was everything was black, like I was very in a depressed state. So that to me was my saving grace. I found power in that animal. For me, I can say that they've been a very powerful animal in my life, and anytime that I see one or I'm encountered by one, I feel more empowered than anything. Though it might be scary on the appearance, because we might not, a lot of times it's because of ignorance of what we do not know, and that's why fear, false evidence appearing real, can be very detrimental to us progressing in our life and things like that. So I named it Learning to Fly because this time around I do have my feet on the ground. While I'm being practical in my method, my goal still is to reach far and beyond, you know what I'm saying, whatever my mind can perceive, because can't have any limits on it, you know what I'm saying? They say the limit's the sky, but I beg to differ. Now that I say that, that was a line out of the song Did It. Now, the song Did It, I love that song because along with learning something new, I've been making music for, this is 2026, I've been making music a little over 10 years now. And I'm just now getting to the point where I'm being more consistent with actual instruments in my recordings rather than just working on a DAW or the digital workspace to make beats and things like that. This time around, that's a real bass guitar. That is me really playing the shaker or the egg. I have a couple eggs laying around the house to just shake up the energy. You know, when it's stagnant, clap it, move it around, you know what I'm saying? The sound bowls, those were the real sound bowls in there too. So I've been really having a lot of fun creating with real instruments, seeing what type of sounds I can come up with, what familiar sounds I can put into my music and blend it with the old with the new, you know what I'm saying, in the present form. Doing that, it's been a lot of fun. But going into the actual lyrics of Did It, it's very true. We can be our biggest critic because we're with ourselves 24/7. So any internal dialogue that we're having with ourselves, we're listening 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's good or bad. The things that we're telling ourselves or promising ourselves but don't keep those promises for ourselves, we're gonna feel it a lot more than anybody around us, because that's what we hold near and dear to us, especially the things that we don't expose to the world. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have those a little more closely to us because it's within us. It's just a seed that needs work done to it. We still gotta water it. We still gotta create the space. We need to make sure there's no clutter. Make sure that we have, like, if we want to have like some companion pet plants or something like that, or make sure that it's not going to be counterintuitive with whatever else that might be in the subconscious. You know what I'm saying? It's a long journey. That's a great thing that it's a long journey, because there's been so much that I've been learning and still learning along this way. And that's basically the behind the lyrics in a nutshell. It's yeah, man. I can go on and on about this, but being able to express it and convey it in word form, but also share it with the people, promoting it live is something that I'm looking forward to, but also just hearing the response and how it's resonating with other people and things like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't do this just for myself, even though it is a huge help to help me make sense of my internal world and things like that. I do it for anybody that's on the same frequency and the same path to re-establish better days, you know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle, it's a mindset, more than it is just a record label or just me saying it because it sounds cool and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, welcome to RBD TV, welcome to the website. Thank you for tuning in, and much love. See you soon. Bliss. And I forgot to mention, if you would like to support the movement directly, check the single out under rebdliberty.com or SSUNNO.bandcamp.com. If not there, and you want to stream on the digital streaming platforms, you can find me on selected few, which is YouTube Music, I think Amazon Music, and also Apple Music. Yeah, much love. Let me know how y'all feel about the singles. I would love to hear y'all feedback.